What's going on, everybody? It's Amari back again with another episode on the Pilot Amari channel. It's episode 3. And I just got back home from another flight lesson. Still doing simulator work today. And we went over some emergency procedures, the startup checklist, things like that. Pretty good day, pretty good overall. We did some power on, power off stall work, engine out procedures, went over the speeds, went over some communications. Yeah, it went pretty well. I think the hardest thing again is still just working the rudder in the simulator. But instructor said it's just probably because how sensitive it is. Hopefully the real aircraft is going to be, a lot smoother, a lot easier to control on the ground. What else did we do? We took off from the plane in the simulator. We were around the Atlanta area, so, did some, movement towards Stone Mountain, towards Hartsfield, a couple of bodies of water, just practicing holding altitudes, and I'm getting used to that, getting used to what RPM I need to be at. Not so much relying on the instruments. I think just, he told me to have this 90% view outside, 10% in the window. 10% in the actual cockpit. So just getting used to that, I think, because, you want to look at the instruments, I guess. Me just playing flight sim. I guess I am staring at the instruments a lot. He can kind of tell that, maybe I need some work on that. But yeah, just kind of keeping my eyes VFR, because that is what we're doing for this PPL. We did some turns, turns, climbing turns, descending turns, slow flight as well. And that was a bit difficult at first, I think, just getting used to the speed, holding that 55 knots. But it was interesting to see how we can, use that pitch for speed, power for altitude, kind of getting those principles installed. Like I said, we did some stalls, so power off, recovery techniques, just some basic things I think I'm gonna need for the pre-solo. My instructor, he thinks I'm, still at a good place. So, he was saying we should be able to solo by August. So that's, pretty much a month from now, by the time I get this video uploaded. So that's exciting. Next week, we're going down to the real aircraft. So, we're going to be putting everything we learned to work. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did go pick up the King schools, like I said. So I'll probably keep doing that. I'm just trying to fly once a week. So this is going to be the first real flight lesson next week. I think I'm not nervous or anything, but maybe when the time actually comes, maybe that'll change. But, we'll probably, do the walk around, pre-flight procedures, things like that, and then probably go up for an hour around the practice area, I think. But, I think he said something like the record was maybe 8 flights before any of the students at this school soloed. So, I don't really know what the average is, but, if I can do it, he said maybe within 5, then that would be pretty good. Like I said, just trying to get in the air at least once a week. It's raining now. Trying to get in the air once a week, try to, maintain steady work, because this is a very expensive hobby. But, I'm excited. I think we had a good day. Hopefully, next week, we got these thunderstorms out in Georgia, but hopefully next week, everything is good weather-wise, and we can get up out of there. I got a wedding to go to in the afternoon, so I'm going to be flying. And then watching my cousin get married. So, Brian, if you're watching this, congratulations again. But yeah, it should be good, man. It should be good. So hopefully I got some updates for you guys next week. And we're just continuing the journey to become an airline pilot. It's got a long way to go. But I'm going to try to keep recording these. Hopefully you guys watch it. Hopefully you guys like it. If you have any questions, let me know. But I think I'm just going to say peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.